Hello guys, how are you? We now want to look at writing assignments. How do we write our assignments? This will also help you to answer exam questions. How do you write assignments? This is where we always won't agree. And at the end of the day, don't hate me, eh? But I want to give you what I want and what I expect you to do. Writing an assignment or writing an exam paper. The initial thing, read the question, understand it. Understand that question. How do you understand the question? Pick the key words from that question. The key words from the question. What are the key words? Once you've done that, then you must also, in your keywords, you must also identify the verb. Usually there's only one verb which tells you what to do with those keywords. That is crucial. That is important. What does it say? If it says discuss, what does that mean? And can I produce a discussion from these keywords? A discussion. You are looking at two, three different views, and you are discussing. This view says this, and the other side of the view says this. That makes it a discussion. That is important. At times, I will just give you a comment and say, where is the discussion? Because the question says discuss. If the discussion is not there, what do you want this old man to do? Then you give me the answer. What do you want me to do? If you have not discussed. At times they say analyze. What does that mean? What is an analysis? Synthesize. What does that synthesize mean? It's important. Please understand the keywords. Understand the verb. The verb tells you what to do with the question. Right. Once you've done that, you have got your points. If you are having your points, you have got your points and they are making, say, a discussion. What I expect you to do, there are two things. One, you must read and show me that you have read. What do authors say about this point? All right? And what do other authors say about a different point, so that the discussion comes out and you are supporting it with what? With the literature. That is very important. The second thing, it's important to have examples to show me that you really understand what you are doing. Examples. Please do that. Understand your question. Once you understand your question, you have your points. If you have your points, then support that with the literature. What does literature say? What are the examples? Practical examples. So it really calls you for you to read. I'm surprised when the question says discuss. Then you go ahead and formulate your own question and then list the points. Listing the points. And you expect me then to discuss. Then I'm not going to do that. Let's understand each other here. I'm not going to do that. Right? I'm going to give you example. I'm going to give you some keywords, not all of them, but I'll give you some which I do use for the assignments. I also use them for the exams. I'll give you a handout on that. I'll email you a handout on that. So understand that. You can add some more. Some of them might not be there, so add some more so that you understand. All right? Besides that, I'm going to give you the requirement. Each question has got some instructions. I ask you to stick to those instructions. It's important. Let me just pick one, which always worries me. The length of the essay. It says 6 pages, and 6 pages of typed or email or soft copy. It's a lot. 6 pages. I'm just sticking to those 6 pages. But I'm surprised. Some of you gives me 10, 15, 20 pages. And you want me to sort out where the answer is. I'm not going to do that. Please, let's understand each other. 6 pages. All I'm asking for is just a summary of what you know. All right. Summary of what you have read. You may have the points at hand, but let's have those points supported by literature. Let's have those points supported by examples. If you have done that, stick to the instructions. Deadline, that's another issue. The deadline to me is dead and it can't be extended. All right, so let's stick to the deadline. Let's stick to the instructions of what this essays. And as I said, each essay has got some instructions, similar instructions. The other thing is I'm giving you assignment on case studies. Case study. When you are answering those questions, make sure that you are relating to the case study. Your points must come from the case study or additional points, the case study, but your examples might also be coming out from the case study, but we've got additional examples, practical ones. All right, supported by literature. Please, I don't have to re-emphasize that. Your case study, your question, your answer must relate to that case study because we are talking of the case study. Don't give me a different case study. Okay? If you have any questions, you know how to get me. As I've said, each question or each assignment has got a lecture attached to it. I'll send the assignment together with the related lecture. Lecture 3, lecture 4, and lecture 10. Then that will be the end of our lectures. Thank you very much for listening. You know where to get me. Don't attempt a question when you don't understand it. This is a learning process. If you don't understand, you can always phone, you can always email and say, I don't understand this question. But I always suggest that you don't understand. What do you understand about the question? So that we correct each other. I'm not there to give you the answers. Thank you very much.